development regions. So what were those 5 development regions? What were those 5 development regions? Based on the names start itself from the name of our directions. What are they? Okay, those were more or less Purvanchal,
Paschimachal, Madhyam Anchal, Madhya
Okay.
Paschim Anchal, Sudar
Okay, yeah.
Paschim Anchal.
Yes, exactly. You told that in Nepali here. Yeah, you can see here on the screen here. You told Purvanchal, that is Eastern Development Region, and the region which are living right now is was in the past was Central Development Region, that is over here, and then after that we have Western Development Region. After Western Development Region, Midwestern and Far Western. That is how it was in the past for development region. And right now, how many states did you tell? Province?
75.
So, no, how many province? Province or state?
Oh, seven.
So province number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And some of their names are also even already kept. We'll be talking about this afterwards, okay? Okay, so here you can see before earlier in Eastern Development Region, based on zones, 3 zones were together kept in Eastern, okay? Mechi, Kosi, Sagarmatha, same in Central, 3 zones. And you can see here in Western also. That's how it was kept in the past in case of development region. So that was the concept of regionalism, okay? How different regions were kept. And now we have a concept of province where or state, which is known as federalism concept here. So one of the difference between regionalism and federalism, if it's asked, okay, it might be asked, it might not be asked, although it's not in the book, but at times those things are also being asked. So region concept is over here, and you can see the federalism concept. So why has it been divided into development regions? Or why has it been divided into federal states now? Why do you think so?
It would help us for like government to have easy development plans.
Okay,
Maybe.
very good. Others? Okay, so government can exactly like have a balanced development, okay, proportional development. So when it's divided like into different development regions and states, okay, although there are merits and demerits of both of them, okay, regionalism or federalism, but more or less division on this basis of development region in the past or right now, federalism to 7 provinces for making sure there is almost like proportional development, there is a balanced development in most of the regions. So that's why it has been divided. So that's the reason why it has been divided. So you can see here in Eastern Development Region, Mechi, Kosi, Sagarmatha, Central Development Region. Which region are we right now, according to the past development region?
Central.
Central. So in Central and the zone here, what is this zone?
Bagmati.
Okay, Bagmati. And right now the province name is also itself Bagmati. Okay, Bagmati based on this itself. So Bagmati, you can see Janapur, Bagmati, and Narayani in Central region. And same way, in Western Development Region, you can see Gandaki, Dhaulagiri, and Lumini. So what is the center of Nepal? Is this Central region in the center or Western Development Region in the center of Nepal?
Western Development.
Western Development Region.
Okay. When you make the map, make sure this Dhaulagiri comes at the center of your map. Okay, so when you draw a line and see, make sure this is at the center, not Kathmandu at the center. Bagmati coming at the center. So this is the center of the country, and based on this, like Dhaulagiri, there is Gauri Sankar Himal. Based on that, the time has been also determined in our country. What is the time difference between GMT and hours for Nepal?
Excuse me, sir.
What is the time difference between GMT that is done in England and hours time? What is the time difference based on longitude?
Sir, I forgot. 5:45.
Yes, exactly. 5 hours 45 minutes. And when they took off Gauri Sankar Himal around this area. Okay. From UK, if you see at England on our western part, if you see, it's based on this part averagely of the whole country. Same way with mid-western region is over here with the Karnali, all these regions, and finally far western Mahakali and Seti. That's how it has been divided into past. This is the concept of regionalism, and we don't need so much in detail according to the latest change in the syllabus. First, it was changed with regionalism and federalism. Now, totally more has been kept for federalism in our book, but whereas in national curriculum also more with federalism and other reference material of curriculum development centers, still regionalism things are still kept. Okay, now next you already saw the province number 1, province number 2, province number 3 is Bagmati, province number 4 is known as now the name Gandaki, province 5 is here, no name still, province 6 name is
Karnali.
Karnali.
and province 7
Sudar Pachim.
okay, Sudur Pachim. So in the past also Sudur Pachim, this was itself like far western development region, Sudur Pachim. That's how the name has been kept. Still province 2 and 5 name has not been kept, and along with province 1. Okay, so that's the federal concept. Okay, now let me remind you with one activity right now. Okay, here you can see chocolates over here. I just collected some chocolates for you. Let's say there are around 100 chocolates with me over here. And if I throw all of the chocolates to you, do you all get equally?
No.
Who's going to receive the most? Will receive the most?
Me.
The one who is energetic
I will
and,
receive the most, sir,
Why is that?
because
You're a very good catcher. You're good in cricket. You're good in goalkeeping. All the skills, catching skills.
area of effect, sir. I'm big.
Okay, you're big. You cover more area. You're strong. Okay, maybe you push others and take it also, grab it, isn't it?
Sir, he will push us, whole class will be fell down.
Yeah. So if it's thrown that way, you can just remember from this activity itself. Like if it's just thrown randomly, then everyone doesn't get equally. Okay, if we had to do that,
so if you want to get most chocolate, you gotta be fast. Just to run for your life.
Yes. So maybe
Yes,
let's say
sir,
sometimes I
never.
threw in one corner, sometimes in another corner, maybe not at the same place also. But it's almost doesn't look equal to most of them. However, like if I divide them, like I divide you into 5 groups, that's what I have already done. Yes or no? For instance, 5 groups itself, because that's what we have done based on our number of students. And I give each group equally. Then does it become equal? Like I give each group 20 chocolates for each group because I had 100 and there are 5 groups, 20 for each group. Then does it become equal?
Yes. How many, like it depends on how many members are in each group.
Okay, so in each group, so if each group gets 20 and you have at least 4 members, then if each 4 members, so you get exact equal, that is 5 chocolates. So it becomes more or less equal. So same way, that's why the country also has been, that's why we have to divide the country also into different development regions and different federalism, federal states. So more or less, most of them get equal amount of, they get almost equal support. Okay, they get equal benefits. Is that clear? So that's why the country also has to be also more or less divided, so that all of them are divided with the budget as well. So this is just one activity to just help you to remember why we really need to divide. Now next here. So regarding this division of country, if we see the history, the divisions started all the way from Bir Samser's time. He had divided into 35 districts first, and later King Mahendra divided the country into 14 zones and 75 districts. That was in 2018 BS. When did we have democracy in Nepal? Do you know when did democracy come in Nepal? Like after Rana rule?
2065.
Okay, after Rana's rule, democracy day. I already gave the hint.
2018. The fact that you're pointing it with your mouse.
Okay, in our country, like when did Rana rule end?
Wow.
2000.
15
2015.
2065.
Okay, so it was in 2007 BS. Okay, so in 2007 BS, Rana rule ended in the country, and there was democracy in the country. After the several years, like after King Tribhuvan ruled, then we had King Mahendra after that. And when King Mahendra was ruling in 2018, that this is the reforms that he made: 14 zones and 75 districts. And slowly, like in 2029, it was divided into 4 development regions. Like this one, Midwestern and Far Western were same. We had Eastern, Central, Western, and Far Western. 4 development regions were kept at first in 2029. Since this was very big, and when it's too big, then it's difficult to administer, like than the ones which are small over it. So it was further divided into Far Western and Midwestern. So that was in 2037 BS. So that's how it was 5 development regions. And slowly, like in like you told, 2065. Okay, that's the Federal Democratic Republic. We'll come to this after some time. Like first, in 2062s, like there was 62-63, there was a mass movement too. Okay, Jana Andolan. Like first one, you can consider that itself of democracy in 2007, and second one is here in mass movement in 2062-63. And this mass movement, there were 8 political parties against the rule of the king, King Gyanendra. King Gyanendra was ruling at that time. He was the king of the country after the death of King Virendra, his elder brother. You all know that, I think. And so after that mass movement in 2062-63, king was removed. Okay, king resigned from his post. There is a video which I'll give you a link after some time, or in your Google Classroom. So he resigned, and after king left, what is it known as? Like before, when there was king, we had democracy. After 2007, okay, with the help of King Tribhuvan, along with him and other people, that was democracy. After king was removed, what is that type of government called?
Republic.
Yes. So when king is removed, that is republic. Since we had democracy as well, it is democratic republic. So Nepal became democratic republic, that is Loktantra.
So first was monarchy, then for democratic, then republic.
First was after 2007, it was exactly democratic. Okay, if you say monarchy also, there is absolute and relative. Absolute is when king is directly ruling in the past. Okay, during the time of like in the past, before Ranas to everyone, like Prithvinarayan Shah, then onwards, like they were directly ruling. That was absolute monarchy. King is exercising everything. But after 2007, king is not doing all that thing. It is done by the elected people. Like prime minister is elected, ministers to all the member of parliaments are elected, then that is democracy. Although king was still there. Okay, that was relative monarchy. So first, yeah, that's how it's going. The type of government in Nepal. So first, you cannot say exactly. After 2007, it was not directly saying it was democratic in our case, and monarchy was also there, relative monarchy. And he wanted ceremonial monarchy, where he's just a ceremonial. And most of the countries, like England, they all have ceremonial right now. Queen Elizabeth is there, okay, looking after England, UK, She's even for all the states. Okay, so several, even Australia or different. It's the ceremonial. She doesn't take any decision. Okay, all are done by the people's representative itself, the prime ministers itself. That's why those countries they don't have a president because they have queen. Okay, they have king or queen, and that's why they have the ceremonial as like. And in that ceremonial, they don't exercise any power. Okay, so that's how like if it became democratic republic, and after democratic republic, it was like in 2065, it was further divided into states, provinces, and it became federal democratic republic. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here, if you see, I'll send you two links over here. One link I'll show it. I will keep it in the Google Classroom also, don't worry, but you will know exactly which link I'm referring to. Okay, there are two links over here. First one is a long one, which takes almost one whole period to see that. And the second one is based on Gyanendra's resignation, just that from that same, just the clip of that. Okay, 5 minutes is just a clip taken out where he resigned because of mass movement too. Now,
Sir,
we
will you
had-
post these slides in Google Classroom?
I will do that. You don't have to worry. It's just for you to recall only. Now, we had this structures itself in the past of administrative division, which you don't need so much. Okay, 5 development regions, zones, district, municipalities, village development committees, and we had the area is always the same. The population you can see in the past 1991 it was less. Now it's already almost 3 crores. It's increasing. It's little more than even Australia. Australia's area is very large than Nepal, but they have less than ours, whereas we have almost same population as them already now in 2021. Whereas the area is not increasing. Area is always 1,47,181. So that's a thing to be known in population thing. Okay, thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few people engage in it. Some people are not thinking, like even when I'm asking the question, please just make sure you're thinking so that your learning also takes place. Okay, what is federalism now, finally, and we'll end with this topic. Since my class started a little late than before, I started my countdown of 40 minutes. 1 minute is left in mine, okay? What is federalism?
Based on my knowledge from grade 6 and 7, I like when the country is divided into like states and provinces, like which has their like own government, like
Yeah.
that rule, like that develops the particular state, is federalism.
Yeah, that is federalism. So like there are like how many states do we have? 7 states, right? Or province, and they have their own
Yes.
powers. It's not like in the past where the central government at the center would be exercising most of the power, and they would be only the ones taking decision. Okay, based on what they told, it would be done. Now the states are given power already. They don't have to go and take any. If it's their power, they can take decision itself. They don't have to talk to the central government before they do anything. In the past, even though there were CDO, Central Development Officer, to anything, Chief Development Officer, anything, they had to more or less do according to what the executive at the center was saying. Okay, executive body. Now those states can itself exercise their own power and make their own rules and regulations how to run their state smoothly. So in this federalism, they have more than 2 or 3 levels. Like in our case, in the center, we have a central unit. Then in the province, we have provincial unit. And finally, in the local level, we have local unit. So at the center, we have 100 and how many members are there in the parliament in the central government right now? 100 and We'll come to this afterwards also, but for now let me tell you. Okay, again we'll study in legislative, all these things. 165 members are elected and 110 from proportional, and that becomes 275 members. Along with that, it comes from upper house and lower house, and it gets together. So that's how we have in the central government. And then after that, in provincial, anything, Sanvi, what happened?
No, sir.
Okay. So after that, so in provincial level, you have already understood province, and in local level, what are the units? What are the units are there in the local level? You in which municipality
No,
are you in?
sir.
So which municipality? You know the terms municipality, metropolitan.
Bhaktapur municipality.
Okay, these are the local level. Okay, that's how the country is divided. One into local level, province level, and central level. So that is what is meant by federal system. How many states are there in US, United States? That is also federal. How many states? They can even fight with each other according to
No
that. Okay,
idea, sir.
that's the rule. That, but although they are not supposed to do that. So 50 states are there in US. Same way, India is also following the federalism structure. Okay, that's about federalism. Okay, I'll just let me final wrap up with this. It's over. So federalism is the government in which the power is divided between the state and national level. So in unitary, there is only one central government which looks after all. Afterwards, in federal, the power is divided. Okay, in unitary, most of the powers are with the central government itself. But in federal, it's divided between the national government, central, and the state government. So that's a different way of looking what is unitary and what is federal. Okay, in unitary, even if there is a state government, national government looks after totally. So we have different administrative structures. So based on that, do you understand how Nepal changed into Federal Democratic Republic all the way from democratic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
that is.
sir.
Sir.
So how many levels has been kept in the federal structure of Nepal? Presently, how many states and local levels are there? Just one quiz. How many levels?
7, sir. Level as states.
Okay, there are 7. How many states you told? 7 states? Okay, 7 states.
7 states.
And how many levels do we have?
Sir, levels as district.
Oh no, central level, provincial level,
5.
and local level. 3 level.
No.
One is the central level, at the central level, then provincial level and local level. You have 3 levels over there. And how many local levels?
3.
Local level, I told you, 753 local level means that is metropolitan, sub-metropolitan, municipality. If you count all of them, Gaon Palika, those are the local level. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
you are in Bhaktapur municipality, that is one of the local levels. And you are in which state? Province number? Province number? Which
Excuse
province
me,
are you
sir?
in? Which province are you in right now?
3.
Province 3. Province 3, that is out of 7 state, you are in province 3. And out of 753 local level, you are in Bhaktapur municipality, right? Okay, so that's quiz. Now I'll show you the assignment directly. That will be kept in the Google Classroom. Any question answers? Any question answers? Anything you need to ask so far?
No, sir.
Okay, the questions will be kept directly in Google Classroom. One question will be removed from here. No, okay. All of them will be kept from here. One question will be removed. Okay. This
Yes, sir.
question number 5 only will be removed. Okay. Anything? If not, class is over. A little one topic couldn't finish. That will do next day.
Okay,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Okay,
you,
yeah.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.